Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So future me jumping in here just to let y'all know that somehow I forgot to press record at the very beginning of this video. Silly me. So I was just explaining that today I'm trying out two new brands. So the first one being One Size by Patrick Starr. I did buy the Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. However, I did not buy the makeup wipes because if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I don't really care for makeup wipes just because they do more harm to your skin than they do good with all of the pulling and the tugging. But I do like to use the double cleanse method when I'm taking off my makeup and washing my face at the end of the day. So that's why I was interested in this Go Off Mist, especially because it's a spray. So it's not like you have to dip your hands into any jar or use spatulas to scoop the product. You can literally just spray it on your face, wipe your makeup off, and go on about your skincare routine. So yeah, so now you're gonna see me jump into that because like I said, somehow I totally forgot to record that footage. And then you're gonna see me go in and talk about Fenty Skin. So if you want to see my review on both of those, and just keep on watching. Okay, so this is what my face looks like after using the Go Off. I will say that my face does feel very oily. Like I can definitely tell there's an oil on my skin, and it does feel like a super thick, super heavy oil. Definitely not like most cleansing balms that I've used before. But yeah, I do feel very oily, and it does feel heavy on my skin. So now I'm just gonna go in with the cleanser. I'm using the Fenty Skin cleanser. So what I do want to say is that off back, I really love the packaging of all of the Fenty Skin products. So with the cleanser, you just click it open like that. I hope you guys can see, but it just clicks open and close. Like you don't have to screw a cap off or lift the cap. Like you literally just click it open or close. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that. Does have a bit of a pink tint to it. So first impression, this cleanser is thick, so I'm gonna add a little more water to it. So before this launch, I did see like a thread on Twitter of a young lady who received it early as PR. And she did comment on how fragranted this is. So I was like really nervous because y'all know I have sensitive skin. So I will say that the fragrance does not bother me so far. At least not with the cleanser. But yeah, so I'm just gonna really make sure that I try to get all of that eye makeup off, because this is advertised as a makeup remover as well. It's supposed to be good with taking off all your makeup. I don't feel any irritations or anything like that so far. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off now. Okay, so now being 100% honest, I do feel like there's still stuff on my face, like it doesn't feel 100% clean. And I don't know if that's from the Fenty Skin or from the Go Off, but I'm just gonna make sure that I go in with my microfiber rag, especially around like my eyelash area, and wipe off any excess product that's left over. Now I do prefer to use microfiber rags over regular washcloths just because they're more soft and more gentle on your skin than a traditional wash rag. All right, so next I'm going in with the Fat Water Toner and Serum. And what I think is so cool about this is that the consistency is super thick, so you don't have to use a cotton pad or a cotton round with it. You can just apply it with your fingers. So this one, just like the cleanser, you just twist it to open it, twist it back to lock it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over. So now that it's on, my face is feeling super taut. I do feel a bit of a tingling sensation like all around here and down here as well. I didn't feel it after the cleanser, but I definitely feel it now that I've used that toner. So yeah, just throwing that out there. I did also purchase the moisturizer, and so this one does have SPF 30 in it. I won't be using it tonight, but what I will do is come back in the morning to show you me using this whole collection in the morning along with this moisturizer with the SPF. But because I'm literally just in for the night, about to go to bed, I don't need to put any SPF on my skin because I'm literally in the house. It's about to be dark outside, so I feel like that's just a waste. But for now, I'm just going in with my regular nighttime moisturizer. This one is from Amont, and I'm just gonna apply this for the night, and then I will come back in the morning, use these products again, but this time along with the moisturizer, and then I'll give you my final thoughts in the morning. All right, y'all, so good night. I will see y'all in the morning. Hey y'all, good morning. So it is the next day and I'm back as promised so that we can test out the Fenty Skin moisturizer today. So I have already cleansed my skin. I did that while I was in the shower this morning. So now I'm just gonna go in with that Fat Water Toner. My face is a little bit dry now, so I'm just going to dampen it just a little bit, just to make sure that product really penetrates the way that it's supposed to. So I didn't wake up with any crazy bumps or pimples or rashes or anything this morning, so that's a good sign so far. And when I washed my face again this morning, I did notice that the face wash did lather up just a little bit more than it did yesterday. So I definitely think that Go Off Cleansing Oil was part of the reason why I didn't really foam up as much yesterday. I'm just cleaning the last little bit off the top, because since it has that snap closure, you just want to make sure there's nothing left on the top, because then it's just open. Okay, so next up is the Visor Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. So that's why I didn't use it last night, because it does have the sunscreen in it. And when it comes, it arrives in 2 pieces like this. And you just pop that one inside, and that's it. And then you just twist the bottom to open it or close it. And so I saw on the website that these are sold separately. So once you run out of what's in here, you keep this part and you just buy another refill and put it inside. Now I have already used this moisturizer. I used it yesterday before I went out, and I will say the fragrance is so strong. Like very strong. Like you already get the smell of the SPF, which is expected, but then on top of that you get fragrance too. So the fragrance can definitely be a bit overwhelming, but I do like how it doesn't feel heavy. Sometimes some moisturizers that have SPF in them, I feel like they can feel like super heavy on your skin. I don't feel it on my skin. Like it's not very heavy at all. It doesn't feel like super thick. It does really just like melt into your skin. I will say though, I do feel a bit of an irritation with it, and I noticed it yesterday too. So right now I'm feeling it like all in my jawline here. And then yesterday I really felt it around my mouth. Like my mouth was very, very tingly and almost a little bit itchy too. One thing I just want to add in is that the toner is supposed to be a pore refining toner, and I think the moisturizer is too. I don't really see that effect, but then again, that's something that you're not going to see just from using it 2 times. I guess over time, I can be more of a judge on whether or not it really does refine your pores, which that phrase, refining pores, can be a little misleading because you can't make your pores any smaller, just like you can't really make them bigger or open them or close them. Like your pores are just going to be the same size that they are. You can reduce the appearance of them, you can minimize the appearance of your pores, but you can't really refine them and make them smaller. So that can be a little bit misleading, but like I said, you can reduce the appearance of them. So maybe that's something that will come along with more use of the products. So although all 3 products do contain fragrance, the heaviest, in my opinion, is from the moisturizer, and I feel like that could be what's causing a little bit of irritation in my skin. Because if you don't know, fragrance is an irritant. It can cause irritation to your skin. That's why people who have a very sensitive skin, it's recommended for people like us to use products that are fragrance free. But I love how glowy my skin looks without it looking greasy, because I know some moisturizers that I've used in the past, especially ones that contain SPF, they make me look super greasy. I feel like they enlarge my pores and make my pores just look so much bigger, but I don't get that feeling from this one. But yes guys, so that's it for my Fenty Skin. Overall, I do think it's okay. I'm not like super blown away or super impressed by it. I do, however, really like the packaging. I've personally never seen packaging like this before. Maybe some other brands have packaging like this, but I like the packaging, how you literally just snap open and close everything and use it. Same thing with this. So you can definitely tell that she had sustainability in mind when it came to the packaging. And I like the color too. Like, I really do like the packaging too. I feel like it's very pretty, very minimalist, but without it looking cheap, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's it for the Fenty Skin. If you've given it a try, let me know your thoughts down below. Like, do you think it's just okay? Or do you love it and were you absolutely blown away by it? Let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.